And now, coming soon to video cassette.
Small towns are always filled with the bizarre and unpredictable.
So this is our town. Looking down on it from here, it's hard to imagine any bad stuff ever happened at all.
What an amazing place. I've been on top of the moon since the moment I got here. How did this happen in my town?
Never thought there'd be a murder out here.
I came to claim the body of my daughter.
Well, Zach, what do you think?
Daddy, it's too late now.
This is a sprawling case that spread across the entire South.
Everyone in town knows about it. They're just too scared to talk.
Folks say the killer used an axe.
Predictable.
Is that even possible?
Our world contains phenomena that could never be explained with logic. Wait. This changes everything.
I reckon you're the man I've been waiting for all this time.
Okay, Zach. It's time to put our skills to the test.
And now, our feature presentation.
Ah, why is it not picking up? Why is it not picking up? There we go, boys. How yous doing? How yous doing this fine day? We're coming to you live from the... Oh, it's... There we go. We're coming to you live from the Dusty Old MANLON Home video store. That's right, boys. We're digging back into... Well, not digging back into... We're digging... Well, actually, no, we are digging back into the world of Deadly Premonition because... For the first time... This is Deadly Premonition 2. A blessing in disguise. Let's just have a wee config first. Autosave on. Music. Sound effects, voices, everyone's fine. Character names, yes, we're going to need them because we'll forget every character name. Hey Sean, hey Monica, how you doing? Hope the recap the story from the first one. It's VV confusing. I've got a feeling we haven't even begun to get confusing, Sean. Actually, let's have a look at controller. Because right now I'm pressing circle for X. Let's see if I can... Sorry. Dash, dodge, fire, punch, brake, get off skateboard. Right, okay, we'll learn as we go. No, don't change. There we go. You know what? I figure there's no good way to do this apart from just diving head first right in. Let's fucking go. December 30th, 2018. 10 to 5. La Kerry, a small town outside New Orleans. Having a heat illness related day, can't stop having random nosebleeds. Oh, sorry to hear that, Monica. Is it still fucking boiling wherever you are? It's cooled down a little bit here with like little smatterings of rain. But apart from that... Oh, god, that was loud. So, this sequel came out a good couple of years ago, I think. It's just, let's have a look. Actually, I usually have a wee notepad filled with, like, facts about the game, but I'll be honest, I did not have time to that. I got in for work, and it was, like, straight to stream. So, someone's frozen, I think. Oh! That's an interesting way to... Oh, dear. Who could have done that? It was 33 at the hottest today. The highest today, and worse when I got out to cut my hair. Oh dear. Wait, surely when you've got you're ready to cut up, you don't need to... Oh no, it's the... Never mind. So Deadly Premonition 2 released in... Let's have a look. Give me a year, boysies, moan.
God damn it. What a way to start the new year.
It released in 2020.
Quiet down, Agent Jones.
So it's 10 years after the original one.
Quiet down.
Oh, thank God for the names and the...
Any idea?
Oh, wait, no. So I can't move around. It's just no matter where I move,
Havana right now. If you
it's
hadn't shown us.
pushing her up the thing.
Rays, surrounded by a harem of bikini queens.
That is my
a
patter.
mojito in one hand and a seafood slathered Havana style
Oh shit, sorry, I was turning that down. It's one of those games.
in the other. What did I do to deserve this? Does God hate me?
No. The regional bureau chief merely issued a special order.
So we're playing as Aaliyah Davis.
Yeah. How could I forget? A special order to rob me of my well-deserved vacation.
Wait, I
Want
should...
pizza? I'll buy you.
I'll wait till it's quiet and then we'll move around the audio a little bit.
Whoa! Hey! Hold on a minute.
We need to get his dialogue in.
What did you just say?
Some bit slagging pizza.
He's not junk. Pizza is a sacred food bestowed upon us by God himself.
This cunt fucking loves pizza. Oh my God.
This is sheer blasphemy.
Apologize to who? Pizza or God?
Ha ha. You think you're so clever.
Lads, best pizza.
Maybe if you'd eaten
Doner
this
pizza.
morning like
Best
a
pizza.
decent person, you wouldn't have cut your finger.
What the fuck is this
I
patter?
only cut my finger because I couldn't find a left-handed can opener at the hotel.
Should go to the leftorium.
Make such an amateur mistake.
Wait, that's a shop. That's a shop in Simpson, isn't it?
You want me to get into gear? Then just feed me some pizza, okay?
Oh my God, this cunt will not shut up.
Unfaithfully and abandon our ideals again and again. We cannot advance from one period of life into another without causing these pains of treachery.
Nietzsche, again, please spare me before my ears start to bleed. Ever since the
Oh my God, right, here we go.
it's been nothing but Nietzsche quotes.
The worst enemy you can meet will always be your
Oh, thank fuck, right, there we go. I'm just looking for a moment I can pause to change the audio.
Agent Jones.
But I guess we're stuck up here.
Control of the conversation. The moment you let your guard down, he'll strike.
Oh. Here we go, time for this thing.
And no red, remember?
Wait, no red. Like wearing no red or?
It's open. Come on in.
Oh, it's your boy, it's Mork. Why no red? I wonder. Oh no, he used to wear a red tie, didn't he? Honestly, we wore the DLC suits most of the time, so we had like these mental vibrant suits. So boys, I've never actually seen the show True Detective, but supposedly this... So see how the first game was just Twin Peaks? Supposedly this is just True Detective. I've not seen it, so oh my God. Mork, you feeling alright, buddy? Old stinky Mork. Oh dearie me. Is that his doobie? I think it is. Look a bit like Rick from Rick and Morty.
You have questions for us. That's why you're here, isn't it?
I really hope this isn't like Francis Zach Morgan. There he is. I really hope this isn't like... Right, boys, has anyone seen a movie called Samurai Cop? Thing is, I love the first Deadly Premonition for its weird charm. The same way I love Samurai Cop because it's really badly made. But then they made Samurai Cop 2 and it was intentionally bad. So, right, let's turn... I can't bring a menu up, can I? I'm pressing all the buttons. Wait, I just got to cut the audio for a second because I'm just turning it down slightly. I love and hate games like this. Which means I'll have to click off something. Hang up coat, let's do that. So anyway, let's see what Mork's been up to since last time. Oh, taking care of the place, I see. Water. I'm waiting to see if there's any references or anything like that about the place. Oh, what's this? What's the wee book?
Mr. Morgan, before we question you, allow me to first read you your rights. Anything you say may be used against you in a court of law. Please keep
Mork
that in
did it.
mind as you speak.
Look at him. He 100% did it.
Do we have permission to film this?
Anyway, Aaliyah Davis. Actually, I like these title screens. They're kind of cool.
Don't worry, my fairy. They're free to do whatever they like.
Something wrong, Mr. Morgan?
So is the game going to be set in the past, or...?
I'm FBI Special Agent Aaliyah Davis. And this is...
Simon Jones.
It's your boy, Big
an
Simon.
analyst from the Boston branch.
Cunt fucking loves pizza.
He's been monitoring us for years now.
Oh, hi.
There's something about Source Filmmaker about the cutscenes, isn't there? It's the way they move is just slightly off.
Seriously.
A Southern belle and a lonesome loser who can't catch a break.
He's talking about me.
Quite the uncanny duo.
I'm a Southern Belle.
You'd be the perfect stars for the latest video game.
Ah, yes.
Isn't that right, my fairy?
The latest video game.
How many years has it been since someone came to chat with us? Oh, but don't ask me about my fairy. That's a private matter.
So is this his new...
It's hard to tell
what you call it thing? His new
My
talking to
eyes
Zach thing?
deceived.
About his fairy? Right,
If he's hiding something, it'll come out in his face.
Oh, Zach's poker face. Zach's indulgence. We can question him about things. Messy awards and trophies. And what's LB? What's that do? What one's LB? Oh! I don't know what that does. Look, inspect, interrogate. Let's look.
Hey, Belle. Why are you dressed so handsomely?
So there's new
What are
interrogation
you
scenes,
talking about?
I think.
The thick black accessory wrapped around your neck. That's a male necktie. The color black represents confidence and interest in the self.
Lads, I'll be completely honest. I don't know how to tie a tie. That's just something that's just came up in conversation. I can't think of it. I think ahead and I just can't tie ties. Tried. I'm shite.
And
what? What, Zach?
your decision to wear a male tie symbolizes your declaration of war against a predominantly male society. Or perhaps it's a psychological barrier meant to hide the weakness that dwells deep within your psyche.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he sounds like an incel who's read one fucking... Like, he just likes to throw out big words to make himself sound, you know, like he knows people. Mork is a bit incel-y, isn't he? A bit... What's your cunt? Your man that said... Your man that had the dream about his gran with the pubes. Jordan Peterson, aye, that cunt. You know, who just throws out big words hoping people will think he's smart, but he's actually just a sweaty incel. A bit like that.
We admire your bravery.
I thought you retired from profiling.
Bullseye, huh? You're an easy one to read.
In order to think with society, a man must first gouge out his eyes and cut off his ears.
She just fucking loves big, what's his name? Big Nietzsche, is that how he says it?
Don't judge a book by its cover. For someone who's supposed to have been one of our best, you've got an awful eye for people. Or did all that smoke and kill all your little gray cells?
Okay, Aaliyah, that's enough.
I don't know what it is. Simon just goes right through me. I just can't fucking stand the cunt. Simon's the killer.
She's smart, but she's also more of a shrew than she lets on.
A what? What the fuck did you call me?
Agent Jones. That's sexual harassment.
Aye, fucking cunt. I knew I didn't like him for a reason. What makes laughter dark laughter?
So, Belle, Does that barrier of yours also protect you from violent criminals?
He's more dangerous than I thought. I can't read him. I'll just have to assault him head-on with questions then. First, I'll try using the files on the table to shake him up.
We will. Zach's vacant eyes, unfinished chess game, Carre. I'll have to hear how it's actually said. Let's talk about his vacant eyes. Actually, look.
Stage 4 progressive malignant tumor.
Oh my god. Oh Jesus. Lads. I knew Mork was gonna have a sad time, but I didn't think it was gonna be this sad. Oh boys. Oh, I'm genuinely sad about this. Oh, I didn't think this is how Deadly Premonition 2 was gonna go.
How do humans behave when they know death is just around the corner? And what if that human is also a high-functioning sociopath?
Lads, has anyone actually watched True? I know I brought up before, but has anyone watched True Detective? I've always meant to watch it. It's on my to-do list.
An ornate antique chessboard. Looks like he stopped halfway through the game. But who was playing with him?
And let's talk about the case files.
Files are from the case that took place just outside of New Orleans in 2005. The agent who handled the case was Francis Zach Morgan, and now he's sitting right in front of me.
I should even say it. Right, let's talk about the case files. See if she says the place's name.
Do you remember the homicides that took place in Carre, Louisiana in 2005?
Le Carre.
We solved that case.
Your report states the following. By coincidence, you encountered a serious incident in a town you visited while on vacation. You then decided to steal the right to investigate from the local law enforcement and took over the case. After several more homicides, you managed to apprehend the perpetrator.
Wait, is there time travel in this game? Are you doing the time traveling?
Yes. Yes, that's exactly what happened.
Oh, is Mork doomed to live out his life doing incel shit till he dies of cancer? That's really fucking sad, boys. I didn't think that's how it was gonna go.
We stole the right to investigate from them, just as you said.
It all started when the body of a 16-year-old girl was discovered.
Oh no.
You arrived in Le Carre immediately after that, didn't you?
We just can't seem to keep ourselves away from dead girls.
Mork, don't say that. It makes you sound fucking weird.
Did you really visit that town just to take a vacation?
We don't know. If you already have the report, then we suggest you read it, Belle. Either way, that case is closed.
Closed? You sure about that?
Oh, here we go. Here we go. She's coming in with the fucking big one.
Don't you think this puzzle is still missing some crucial pieces?
Yes, there we go. What is it? What is it? Let's go hook us back in.
No need to beat around the bush with us, Belle.
I like the idea that like we tell him, oh, by the way, yeah, there's actually things missing in this case, and he just transforms back into like prime Mork, you know?
They found Lise Clarkson's body. It was hidden deep within the Clarkson Food Delivery Services cold storage warehouse.
After 14 years, we finally discovered the body of the very first victim. Do you know what this means? That's why we're here. The first victim in the case he solved, Lise Clarkson. And this is a photograph of what she looks like now. How will he react when he sees it?
Let's find out. Photo of Lisa's frozen body.
We're pleased that her body turned up. Deeply pleased.
Oh no.
You claim to have closed this case, but now a lost body suddenly surfaced. Aren't you curious about the details?
Body or not, we already solved that case. Lisa's body can't change anything now. And it certainly has nothing to do with us.
I suspect the body was stored there rather than abandoned, due to the unnatural state it was found in. She was found frozen in a storage unit. Therefore, she looks exactly the same as she did when she disappeared.
I mean, that'll happen when you freeze something.
In fact, she's in such good condition that we can even determine the murder weapon and cause of death.
Oh, it doesn't line up. Oh.
Good for you.
Even stranger is how unbelievably beautiful she looks.
Oh, the girls in the first one were like that. When they got murdered, they were always... everyone would look at them and go, oh, they're beautiful. They look like goddesses. As they were like covered in stab wounds, and... Wasn't there a girl that was like rung up? That was fucking weird, that bit. Well, didn't mine had a glitch where everyone looked like... It was like a lighting glitch or a texture glitch, I don't know. So it was nothing was textured, so it was just like grey models. It was really weird.
At first glance, few would guess she was a murder victim at all. She looks more like a piece of art, or a mythological figure from a painting.
This keeps getting better and better.
Better and better?
Isn't that right, my fairy? A corpse as beautiful as a goddess. Sounds just like our story.
Oh, he's right. He did it.
That went
100%.
okay. Now I'm sure that Morgan's hiding something.
He's a wrong one now, exactly. Why did this not get the Last of Us 2 reaction where, you know, where because Joel died, everyone suddenly was in fucking up in arms, and now suddenly it's like they've ruined my boy Mork. Where was this?
I'll be able to get what I want if we go deeper into the documents.
Right, will we bring up the chess game, or will we look into the case files? What do we think? Let's bring up the chess game, actually.
That chessboard looks rather old.
Wasn't that in the Red Room type place? I can't remember.
And you can't even buy those ivory pieces anymore.
Right. They were banned by the CITES Treaty.
What the fuck's the CITES Treaty? Is that real, or CITES Treaty? Let's look that up.
That was made in France in the 1900s. We know it's in bad taste. But the weight of the ivory just feels so good in our hands.
Yeah, CITES is real. The CITES Treaty is a multilateral treaty to protect endangered plants and animals from the threats of international trade. It was effective on the 1st of July 1975.
You play chess alone?
Is that a crime?
Yes.
No. But it's a hard game to enjoy when you're all by yourself.
He's probably just replicating famous games. Or trying to solve problems from a chess workbook. Right, Morgan?
Don't defend your Mork here.
I may not look it, but I'm actually a bit of a chess nut myself.
Mind the whole thing about the chess, was it a chess cheating thing where a guy had a butt plug? Not as vibrating anal beads, wasn't it? And the guy was cheating because they had like vibrated something to Norse code or whatever. What, I don't know. I can't remember. I didn't read up the details. I just seen the headline of going like anal beads chess cheating. I was like, oh, here we go, boys. Here we fucking go. Gonna bring that into my esports league. Just competing in fucking what you call it, Street Fighter tournaments with my arse chock full of anal beads. Yes, man. Vibrating at a frequency that I can see through time and beat my opponent. What am I fucking saying, boys? I'm so hyper.
When I was in school, I used to pore over every issue of Chess Life, the magazine published by the U.S. Chess Federation.
What a fucking nerd.
Well, unfortunately, your guess is completely wrong, Agent Jones.
Have a less nerdy hobby. Playing chess is for nerds. Do something like play games online on Twitch. It's a much better hobby. It's not as nerdy.
He isn't replicating a famous game, nor is he solving workbook problems. There isn't a single chess book to be found in this apartment.
I mean, there's a lot of books lying about.
And I didn't find any chess-related websites in his internet history.
Oh fuck! What is in his internet history? Oh no! Oh god!
He was simply playing chess, all alone.
So, what's wrong with that, Belle?
I don't understand it. How could a single human being seriously play as both sides?
I don't know. Maybe he remembers the chess. I don't know. Maybe he remembers the chess. But you got games or whatever. I don't fucking know.
You just publicly confessed to stealing personal data.
Oh, that's it. We're fucked.
Seems like that's a much bigger problem.
Oh no. Everything was done in a perfectly legal manner. We simply happened to intercept a handful of data being sent out from an unknown origin.
Ooh, now she's really trying to scare us. Did you hear that, my fairy? Serious nightmare fuel.
I mean, she's got your internet search history, Mork. I'd be more scared. Because look at him. He's definitely got some... Right, you can use visions to acquire important hints and help you through the game. Using vision will deplete your concentration, so be careful about using it too much. Oh, now it tells you what's important anyway. A photo of the body.
You may be wondering why we decided to unearth all these old files.
Everything happens for a reason.
The moment Lise Clarkson's body was found, we did the best we could to start our own local investigation. But there wasn't much we could actually investigate due to the damage caused by the hurricane.
Is New Orleans in the south, right? So that's hurricane, like... Is that hurricane bit, or... I'm just looking up, because isn't there a bit... Yes and yes. Oh, it's hurricane country. Cool. The most I've seen about New Orleans was there's a map for it in Tony Hawk's Underground 2. WrestleMania was there one year, and there's a bit in Dark Tourist when he goes to New Orleans, and there's a lot of, and there's like, he follows real life vampires or whatever, and it's just people drinking other people's blood, and Megan felt so physically sick that she had to stop watching it.
Then we assume you also questioned everyone who worked in the warehouse.
Of course. We questioned all the Clarkson Food Delivery Services employees who staffed the warehouse and its owner, but we still have yet to obtain any key testimonies.
Par for the course with a 14-year-old case, if you ask me.
I hate Simon.
Not to
I hate him.
mention how bad the timing was. Most of the employees were on vacation.
So, you gave up on the investigation and came to see us instead.
Well, we sound a bit shy, don't we?
Remember what happened, my fairy? That warehouse. That man. So incoherent. Such a pain.
I've just remembered something. So in the trailer for this game, they show Mork getting chased by a alligator. But the alligator is clearly moving at like 10 frames a second or some shit like that. So a much lower frame rate than everything else. I was like, why put that in the trailer? And also, there's a bit where you play bowling and suddenly it looks like a fucking, like, PowerPoint. Again, why bother putting that bit in the trailer?
Hey, are you talking about...
Or maybe they're trying to sell to the people like, look, no, Deadly Premonition, look, it's still shitely made. Look, see?
The guy who managed the vault where Lisa's body was found? Yeah, I think he started working there in 2005. Remember, Aaliyah? You said he was a pain to deal with, too.
Right, cool.
The large man, yes? No need to answer. If you don't want to. I'm sure you've already put him under surveillance. Textbook FBI protocol.
Right, here we go. Let's mention the case files. I'll get to our gameplay now. I'm getting a bit bored with the interrogation bits.
Before coming to us. Such as...
We were unable to reach Patricia Clarkson.
Oh, right, there we go. There's a hook.
I thought you already knew. After all, you visited Louisiana last week.
I don't think Mork's left his house in fucking ages.
We assumed you met with her during your time there.
We haven't been to Louisiana. Not in 14 years.
Is that so?
Oh, here we go. Have we got him?
We've been right here in our apartment this entire time. That man is our witness.
What man?
Aren't you, Simon?
Oh.
He's right. He didn't even take a single step outside on Christmas Eve, which means that I didn't get to either.
Are you positive about that? I took the liberty of checking some airline records.
Oh, someone's been flying under Mork's name.
Last Friday, the name Billy Bishop was listed on a morning flight out of Boston. This is the fake name you used to use as an agent, isn't it?
Billy Bishop.
A mere coincidence.
Yet that's not all. That evening on the same day, a man with a large scar on his forehead allegedly purchased an '89 Cadillac from a small used car lot in Le Carre. He reportedly said he wanted something old, big, and strong. The owner of the car lot felt it was a strange order, so it stuck in his mind.
I'll have you know that Mork only uses borrowed police cars that can't go up hills because the game engine's fucked and the port's so bad that the physics don't allow the cars to go up the hill, but that's beside the point.
Our world is filled with mysteries, and they always have the most bizarre timing.
Incidentally,
I like the subtitles for smoking there.
on the following day, an identical Cadillac was taken to a scrapyard in Trenton, New Jersey.
You can find that type of car anywhere. Isn't that right, my fairy?
And we all know Mork would be cutting about in a white Ford Bronco if it was Eton.
Everything happens for a reason, even this messy room. There must be a reason for it.
Because Mork's a lazy bastard, is that why?
When it comes to those strangely tidy spots, they're practically begging me to question them.
Zach's vacant eyes, pile of DVDs. Right, what's in the DVDs? Let's see. Because Mork loved talking about DVDs.
Indulgence and a massive DVD collection.
Do we see it in there?
You must live a very comfortable life.
He's got to talk about Tremors for half an hour now.
We're retired, remember?
Retired in your 40s.
Oh, that'd be class. Oh. Oh, wait, oh my god, my 40's only 10 years away. Oh. I'm so old, boys.
I'm envious.
But who doesn't love movies, Belle?
I'm not a fan.
There's no chance he's 40. Those doobies have just aged him horrifically.
Oh, that won't do. You should dedicate all the free time you have to watching movies. It's practically an unwritten law.
I sat and watched the Marvels yesterday. That was alright. I like the director, Nia DaCosta. She's good.
Films guide us.
Sean, what are you saying? That's what Kieran's gonna look like in like 2 years' time?
Films are filled with every important life lesson there is.
Is that so?
For example, They Live.
Oh, for fuck. Of course it brings up They Live. So, speaking of Sean, that's a very Sean movie.
1988, directed by John Carpenter.
Is he gonna mention the fight scene between Keith David and Roddy Piper? Bet you any money mentions it.
That film taught us a valuable lesson. Always put on your sunglasses before a fight.
You know, you've got a point.
How? How does he have a point? Actually, I'm wearing sunglasses right now. I should probably take them off. Then wonder I can't see what's on my screen.
Movies teach us about everything we need to know. I learned about the right way to eat frozen pizza from Cobra. It's one of Stallone's best films.
I don't really agree with that. I didn't like Cobra that much, but anyways.
Before that, I wouldn't be caught dead trying to eat frozen pizza. I thought it wasn't fit for human consumption, but that film changed my life.
Demolition Man is Stallone's best. Again, I've never seen Demolition Man. I'd say Rocky or... No, again, boring answer. Rocky's his best movie. I'm trying to think of good movies. The First Blood, specifically. I don't like the rest of the Rambo movies. In fact, I really dislike some of the ones, like Rambo 3 I really dislike. But see, First Blood, genuinely amazing. Death Race 2000. I like Death Race. And what else is there? What else is good in Stallone's filmography? Terror in Beverly Hills. Oh wait, that's Frank Stallone. How can you get Frank Stallone, the star of Hulk Hogan's Celebrity Championship Wrestling, confused with his worst brother, Sly? I know they said Sly Cooper. Anyways.
Simon, that has nothing to do with the film.
Oh, he's fucking raging. He is a bit incelly.
You're just talking about pizza.
Right, another strangely clean spot. Let's talk about that.
Mr. Morgan, I found several spots in this room that look strangely clean.
Oh, don't CGI it at all. Actually, so speaking of the Marvels, Kelsey Grammer turns up right at the end as Beast, and Megan heard his voice and went, "Oh, is that Big Kelsey?" And she went, "Oh, is that Beast?" And she's seen the he's a big CGI monstrosity. And she went, "Oh, it looks awful. Why didn't they just make him blue like he did in like X-Men Last Stand? It looks class in the first suit."
Did you tidy up a bit because you knew we were coming?
See, I do that. I'll tidy a little bit and I'll get bored. So I'll just have like half a table clean, yeah.
Those are sanctuaries. They've existed from the start.
Sanctuaries.
Well, we've been streaming for 40 minutes and we're still in this one room.
That's right. Sacred places. Hovels for pure souls, if you will.
Were there originally objects in those hovels? Something you didn't want us to see?
The soul's still there. We haven't touched a thing. But we know you can't see anything. Hey, Simon, don't touch the sanctuary.
Yeah, get to fuck, Simon.
Sorry.
That's a sanctuary.
The movie behind us, Ratman. There's actually a movie. I've never seen it, but I always remember seeing it when I was younger. Back when I used to go into HMV and collect DVDs a lot. I was maybe, I want to say 15, 16. And obviously, I couldn't buy the 18 rated ones. But I think it was literally called Ratman. And it was, remember the yellow case ones? There were a lot of like Italian horror movies or rip-off movies like Brooklyn Warriors or Warriors of the Bronx or, you know, Manhattan Baby. You know, sort of ones like that. With that sort of level of movie. And I think Ratman was one of them.
Don't ever touch it again.
Exactly.
You've been watching us for 4.5 years, and you couldn't even figure that much out.
My bad.
See, I just googled Ratman and I wanted to see the movie. Oh no, there is a movie. Ratman or Quella Villa in Fondo al Parco. And then there's also the Ratman of Greenock, which is, you know, that's definitely a thing.
It's my first time actually coming inside, you know.
A fashion model is murdered on a Caribbean island, and her sister investigates with her friend Fred, uncovering a horrifying rat-like creature which Fred kills. But the true horror is just... Sorry, I need to hit the read all section. And now IMDb's not loading. Oh dear. Is just beginning. A maniac butchers a fashion... Oh, that's what I read, yeah. They discover a monstrosity of a rat-like man. The creature is killed by Fred, but the true horror of its nature is just beginning.
You're earning far more than you deserve, then. What were you doing all day in that black Suburban? We thought wiretapping was your specialty. Don't tell me. Crossword puzzles. What do you think, my fairy? 4.5 years. All that time, and what does he have to show for it?
That likes movies, that's it.
No way. Come on, I thought you knew.
Movies and pizza.
I'm a Sudoku guy.
Oh.
Agent Jones.
Oh, right.
He's a Sudoku guy.
He's completely taken
Can't think of
control of the
anything
conversation.
less interesting.
At this rate, we'll never get anywhere. I need to press him some more.
I can't look at anything apart from rummaging Simon.
Agent Jones, did you find the files?
Greenvale case files. Oh, Greenvale. Mind that. Presiding Agent Francis Z. Morgan.
Mr. Morgan, do you recognize these files?
Oh, it's Deadly Premonition 1. Are we getting a wee recap? Oh, he touched it.
Whoa!
Yes, man, break his arm. Kill him.
We told you. That's a sanctuary.
Let him go! Assaulting an FBI agent is an obstruction of justice.
We told you. Go. Stay back. Stay back. Sanctuary. Stay back.
What is going on?
Ah! 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 Yeah.
I'm so confused, boysies.
Mr. Morgan?
Why are you raging at me? Wait, how can he watch a movie
Finger with that can opener this
if he
morning.
can't stand the sight of red?
Stop the bleeding, but it seeped through.
He just watches everything in black and white. That's it, he's scared of the colour red. I see. Oh, because of the seeds.
Everything should be fine now.
I'm just looking around his house, seeing if there's anything red.
Sorry for being so careless. I made sure to read through your file and learn about your condition. The color red. Such an unusual thing to fear. Please, accept my deepest apologies.
I'm sorry too, Morgan.
I mean, his case is kind of red.
I don't know what I was thinking. I'll never touch one of your sanctuaries ever again. And no more red, either.
There's red on one of the DVD cases. Come on, the fuck, Zach.
Don't ever touch one again. I told them not to.
Now, may we return to our discussion?
Oh, right back to it.
Don't worry. I won't let them touch it again.
Strangely enough, this man has a fear of the color red. And I believe that fear is connected to the Greenville case.
Right, Greenville case files. Let's dig right in.
Mr. Morgan, I'd like to ask you some questions about this case now.
We don't want to remember that town.
How no? It's got such good memories. Like, do you remember when your love interest and secondary main character was brutally fucking murdered? And when the sheriff became a fucking piss BDSM monster that was like super fucking roidy and stuff? What a time.
I'm sorry, but there's no way around this.
And you fought a kaiju-sized bad guy? Can't stand that one movie with Helen Mirren and Bruce Willis. Red. I fucking seen that in the cinema. Why did I do that? I went to see... I seen that, The Losers, and something else around the same time in the cinema. And I'll be honest, I can't fucking remember anything about those movies at all.
I remember hearing about this case on the news when I was still a student.
I think they were the last movies I seen when I had my unlimited card, because I just went, I don't think I'm gonna go to the movies as much after this, because there's nothing but shite out.
A high school girl named Anna Graham was murdered and the FBI stepped in to take over the case. I also remember it becoming a sprawled investigation due to evidence found in the victim's throat.
Mork slapped a child when they started talking about their favourite movie, Turning Red.
Is that correct?
I'm gonna go to IMDb and just type in the word red and see what pops up.
You went on sick leave for 2 years. And when you returned, you requested to be switched over to desk work.
Red movie.
What happened?
Red State. The Thin Red Line. For some reason, the Hateful Eight has popped up. Red. Red Eye. Red Rocket. Red Notice. Red Dragon. Red, White, and Royal Blue. Red Lights. Insidious, The Red Door. Red Joan. Red Sparrow. Red Riding Hood. Red Dawn, the remake. Red 2. Blood Red Sky, which I actually really like Blood Red Sky. The Colors of Evil. Red. Superman Red Sun, Red Tails, Red Sonja, The Dark Red, The Red Pill, oh dear, The Red Planet, Reds, Red Road, Red Hill, Red Letter Day, Red, White and Blue, Red Letter Media, Red Ghost Nazi Hunter. This joke has went on way too long.
That's a private matter. None of your business, Bill.
Were you traumatized? It's a common problem with prolific agents such as yourself. But there's another possibility that may make more sense. Perhaps You simply finished making preparations.
Oh. Oh, are we suggesting that Mork's the killer?
What are you getting at?
Just torture him with the color red. We're fine.
Thinking too much about something will always turn it into a problem. The Greenvale case. Don't you think it resembles the Luke Carre case?
Read the report. We have nothing else to say.
I just need one more push.
Right, one more. We can do this.
Summon up the past.
Just douse him in red paint. There. Clock and trash. Honeycomb in a jar. Picture in the documents. There we go.
Mr. Morgan, please look at this.
What did we just say? We don't want to remember Greenvale.
This isn't a photo from Greenvale. Look closely at it. Former Special Agent Francis Zach Morgan.
Oh, that looks familiar.
This photograph predates Greenvale. It's from the Luke Carre case you worked on in 2005.
Wait, is this set before?
Red tree. Red tree.
Yes. A red tree. Greenvale wasn't the first place you saw one of these.
Oh.
The Greenvale case and the Lise Clarkson murder case. They're connected by these red trees.
So they made a sequel and a prequel at the same time? That's not confusing in the slightest.
Aren't they?
Red trees.
Answer me. What are these trees?
Red trees.
I want the truth. Tell me everything you know.
The red trees. You really did your homework. Well done, Belle.
Oh, he's getting a bit super villainy.
You're good. Damn good.
He sounds a bit like your man, like he's recording his lines backwards, you know?
Are you ready to talk now? I want to know what went down in Le Carre in 2005.
Fine. We'll tell you.
Oh, the music's going.
We'll tell you what happened in that town. Yes, it was that red tree. That red tree ruined my life. It was a sultry summer day.
Oh, a sultry day.
The sun comes down hard on you in the south, like a torrential downpour of demonic whispers. It all started back in that sweltering summer. We still had our best friend with us back then.
Yes, man, here we go.
The other me. My better half.
So, it's like, you can tell it's a super deep game because the town is named after Jean Le Carre. Who's Jean Le Carre? Yeah, big Jean Le Carre. Toy Box presents. Are we getting an opening? Please don't be licensed music. Please don't be licensed music. Oh my god, I don't know if I should. Game designed by Swery. He's a huge crime/thriller writer. What do we do, boys? Do we skip this or do we keep going? Oh god, I don't know. Do we keep going or... I'm just gonna type in licensed music, see if it gets muted, it gets muted.
That's been long forgotten.
Oh, did I see a bum there?
My destiny to be alone.
Wait, did we see boobs? I wasn't looking. Did I see breets? Oh, the Deep South. Oh, never mind, it's an actual song. Oh, but there we go. What a tune this is. Bum trumpet. I see booty. How you doing, Shinra? So okay, this is... Oh fuck. What the fuck? What happened there? Oh my god. What is going on, boysies? Was that tits I seen, or was that... Which, I'm sorry. Yes! On yourself, Sweary. On yourself. Albeit 2 got nothing on this. That was a long intro, boysies.
Zach.
Oh, Mork is back, boysies. It's not fuck your Zach, it's Big Mork.
Zach.
Anyway, what I was saying was, right, Shinra, how you doing, pal? How's your day going? But I was assaulted by the Deep South before I got to say it there.
Zach.
Answer. There we go. I like the menu sounds.
There you are, Zach. Sleeping again?
So is this the voice he heard in the first game?
Well,
being New York?
Rise and shine. It's time for us to head back out into the chaos.
I'm good. Just been watching the Dragon Age gameplay trailer. I've not seen the gameplay trailer yet. I seen the trailer that was put on the Xbox thing, and I was like, oh, it looks kind of... See if it's an RPG, it's a big fucking party, and I've got a feeling that they're gonna be kind of useless. Not useless, but you know, like there's that many of them that eventually they kind of lose their individuality. But I'm kind of worried about it.
Right, Zach?
I didn't know that. I didn't even know that was Dragon Age 4. I just seen that and I was like, oh, it's a spin-off game. But no, it's actually, what was Dragon Age 4 going to be called? The Vile Dead 2 Y Premonition. Blessing in disguise. There we go. To be fair, the gameplay does not reflect the trailer at all. Looks alright. I'll give it a wee look afterwards. Anyway, 2005 summer. What a year! John Cena had just beaten Triple H. Batista had beaten Triple H. John Cena had dethroned JBL. What a time. Chris Benoit hadn't murdered his family yet. And OJ Simpson was alive. What a time.
Zach, it looks like she wants us to join her for breakfast. Perhaps this town's finally starting to warm up to us.
Ugh. Oh, there he is. Top shagger. Francis York Morgan. Before he became a big horrible incel.
Look at that, Zach. She's welcoming us with open arms. She's even willing to share that tasty morsel with us. What an honor.
Just bite into it, Mork. Bite into it. Do it.
Hurry up and chow down, mister.
David
You like your breakfast stale.
Jawara.
What an amazing place. I've been on top of the moon since the moment I got here.
Admittedly, the food in New Orleans always looks really nice.
Carre. Sounds like French to me, but what does it mean?
Means the car. I don't know.
I'm the chef, David.
David the chef.
If you want to know about the town, you'd better ask the concierge. Only amateur chefs flap their gums about stuff that ain't food related.
David Jawara. Chef. What a guy. Top shagger.
Did you hear that, Zach? He's a true professional.
True professional.
You say something, mister?
No, not to you. I was just talking to Zach.
Zach?
Please don't ask me about Zach. It's a private matter.
You say so.
I forgot about this part. He brings it up and then goes, no, we're not talking about that at all.
Out to a little old town like ours.
I do work for the FBI, but I didn't come here for an investigation.
Also, look how fucking wide Mork is. Look how fucking hench he is.
Never thought there'd be a murder out here either. And it was a 16-year-old kid.
He's like Duke Dimmadum from Fairly Odd Parents. There's a giant rat under that hat as well.
Professional, but it seems like he's also a bit lonesome.
Oh, we should give him a wee kiss then.
Ambivalence
What?
exists everywhere.
That's good that he's lonely.
Folks say the killer used an axe. Hell of an old-fashioned choice, if you ask me.
Actually, Chef David, if you don't mind, I'd like to ask you a few questions about the incident.
Oh God, here we go.
But shoot, I ain't the one you ought to be asking, Mr. FBI. I only heard what I heard. But seeing as you're fixing to grill me, I can tell you what I know.
Right, what is it?
I appreciate it.
What do you know about the victim? Where's the Clarkson's house? Let's ask him, what do you know about the victim?
You said the victim was a 16-year-old. Did you know her?
I think Mork is in his jammies.
Sure. I reckon the whole town did.
Meaning?
She's Lise Clarkson, the little grandbaby of the Clarkson family.
Oh, Jeremy's daughter.
The Clarkson family?
Aye, punched the producer and now he's out in fucking New Orleans. I don't know. Those got a farm somewhere. I don't know. I don't keep up with the TV.
That's right.
I fucking hate Jeremy Clarkson though. I can't go Richard Branson either. James May's the only one from the Top Gear team that I don't fucking hate.
You ain't seen they sign on your way in here?
What? What is it, Sean, that I don't like? No, did I say Richard Branson? What's his name? Sean, I'm tired after my fucking work. What's his name? Wee prick. Richard. No. What my fucking Richard Hammond? Is it? No, wait. I'm looking this up. Richard Branson. Oh fuck. Richard. I'm fucked. I'm just too tired for this, boys. Deadly Premonition's making me. Who's Richard Branson? Let's have a look. Oh, that's who Richard Branson is. He's your man off Deal or No Deal.
The one above that huge cold storage complex. Should have had a dragonfly on it. Anyway, that's the Clarkson family seal. They own most of the land around here, from the sugar plantations right down to the food processing plant. Yeah, I reckon they got a stake in just about everything. They even own the water tower on the edge of town, you know? They're the ones who built up this town, and they still support it.
I'm so embarrassed with that last statement that I'm just kind of quiet, and I'm like, wait, what do I say now without, like, how do I carry on from that? Right, where's the Clarkson house?
What do you know about the Clarkson's house?
Now, I ain't got nothing bad to say, but I'm gonna talk straight to you.
It's okay, we won't clip it.
Yeah, that place.
And I believe you, Sean, completely.
That family ain't just some gang. They're a whole different kind of beast. They folks with real power.
Mind your man in Deadly Premonition 1 who was cutting about, and he had like a gas mask in a wheelchair, and he had a sidekick that only talked in riddles. No, it wasn't riddles, it was rhyme. Sorry.
Remnants of the good old boys who shaped
Oh no.
early days.
Oh no. We're just going to walk into that house and it's going to be Confederate flags everywhere.
Especially the head of the family, P.J. Clarkson. He's the kind of monster who goes around eating other monsters. And I'm sure he's on edge now with his granddaughter getting murdered and all.
As you would, you know?
So don't go barging in with that shiny FBI badge of yours and think you'll be safe for nothing. Things are different down here. So if you plan on sticking around, you best remember that.
I see. I'll keep that in mind.
Right, what's local law enforcement doing?
Is the local law enforcement investigating the case?
Shoot, mister, what you think? Now, I told you this ain't no city. We in the bonafide boondocks here. They got to know how to break up fights and keep folks from killing each other when they pissed you off. They sit down and talk it out with you heart to heart. And when that don't work, they just beat your ass. That's the deep south for you.
Oh dear. The dope local police have one member that turns into a big werewolf / Blanca monster. Well, the thing is with Deadly Premonition, we genuinely don't know. It's like The Sims too. It can take some wild turns. We've got generally, like, let's be honest, we didn't think that the sheriff was going to end up turning into a big kiss BDSM monster, you know, but who would have thought, you know?
This murder ain't like that, though. A A little kid got killed. A weird way. Like something on a TV show. The sheriff's department ain't never seen nothing like this.
What do you know about New Orleans?
Live and Let Die, Angel Heart, and The Pelican Brief, right? 9 out of 10 people will name those titles when you ask them to think of a film set in New Orleans.
Lads, a film set in New Orleans. Oh, I've got one. Fucking Scooby-Doo and Zombie Island. Wait, no, it's not. No, it's around New Orleans. Avenging Force. There we go.
They're all excellent movies, but to me they lack realism. Due to my line of work, I have a tendency to think deeply about what feels real and what doesn't.
He's like, sir, please, let's all get back to the kitchen. There's other orders to do. And he's just going about movies and how he has a better understanding of them because of his line of work.
What's your point?
Cat People. That's my point. Cat People. 1982. Directed by Paul Schrader.
Never seen it.
The crowning achievement of Nastasia Kinski, the ultimate muse of the 80s.
It does sound like every wank were a letterbox review. He's just like, right, let's talk about this in great detail about a movie no cunt's ever heard of.
The most vital element of that movie is the reality it depicts.
It's like, I'm afraid this is how I sound when I keep telling my pals, boys, watch Bone Tomahawk. It's fucking class.
Leopards who turn into humans have intercourse with humans and turn back into leopards.
Now I'm watching this movie now, boysies. I'm getting it downloaded right now.
Then they can only turn back into humans again if they mutilate their lovers. I was awestruck by the sheer reality of it all.
The what?
Understand? I'm talking about hyper-realism. After watching it, I felt like I just had to experience the world of Cat People for myself.
Mork, you do know that movies aren't real, right?
That's why I decided to visit New Orleans.
Oh my god, he wants to shag a cat person.
Okay.
Mork's a furry, confirmed.
Another vital element of Cat People?
Not that there's anything wrong with furries, but Mork is 100% confirmed furry. Wants to shag a cat person.
It's the presence of Malcolm McDowell.
Oh, for fuck. I love how we're talking about Malcolm McDowell, the cunt that will do anything for money. The cunt that is in Tank Girl. The guy that is in Halloween 2. The cunt that is in, is it Death Race 2020? Literally show up in anything.
Malcolm McDowell from Blue Thunder. Oh, talk about a masterpiece.
What the fuck is Blue Thunder?
Listen carefully, David. Only an amateur would call A Clockwork Orange his best movie.
No, we all know that Caligula's his best movie, right?
His best movies are Cat People and Blue Thunder. Period.
And Doomsday, I forgot about Doomsday. Half of Doomsday is really good. I remember being really bored, and then when I seen that night appearing, I was howling laughing.
You need to remember this, because it's the truth.
Oh my god, he's getting really intense about his movie choices or whatever. I remember I met a family member or someone from my extended family, and we were sitting, we had nothing really in common, and I was sitting like, and I just had the most open thing. What kind of movies do you like? And the first thing he says is, oh, I really like Adam Sandler movies. This is the most Mork I felt at that moment. I was just like, oh no.
Whatever you say, mister. So, what's your point again?
I don't know, New Orleans or whatever.
Never mind, don't worry about it. I already covered all the important parts.
It was a bizarre murder?
When you say it was like something from a TV show, what exactly do you mean?
Hey, mister. Why do you look so excited, huh? Like a kid asking grandma to read him a fairy tale.
I just can't seem to keep myself away from young women who died in bizarre ways.
Wait, this is before. Mork, when did this happen? Before? Oh dear.
Well, I ain't seen it with my own eyes, but folks say they found the body hanging under a bridge on the bayou. And under that bridge, there was some kind of altar.
Oh.
An altar?
Like something they use in black magic. Something horrible.
Voodoo?
Nah. Wasn't nothing like that. Just a weird altar.
That's all?
Oh, and the body was all cut up in pieces. Scattered around the altar like.
Cat People's got a weird poster. Is that when someone's in a shower and there's like a cat looking over their shoulder? Sorry, I've seen another poster with Malcolm McDowell, like mid-furry. It's got 64 on Rotten Tomatoes. Some kind of altar bridge.
So she was sacrificed.
That's what the fella who discovered her said, yeah.
Bingo, Zach. This case has got our names all over it.
How can I get around town?
By the way, Mr. FBI, I ain't seen a car in the parking lot. How'd you get all the way out here, huh?
Oh god, here we go.
Don't tell me you walked.
Well, that's a very good question.
Sorry, Sean, I've just looked up Rotten Tomatoes page on Malcolm McDowell. Do you want to take a wild guess? Wait, you're not allowed to look up, Sean. What is Malcolm McDowell's highest rated film? I'll give you 10 seconds, okay? I'll give you until it hits a minute, so... Oh, 10 seconds past a minute, that's what I'll say. It's not Blue Thunder. It is, in fact, Metapocalypse, Army of the Doomstar, that came out last year and has 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Chef David, you've got a sharp eye.
Rated higher than Thelma, which I've never heard of. The Artist, which is a great movie. If I've never seen Time After Time. The Clockwork Orange. Death Race 2025 or 2050. Oh, there's so many shite movies he's done. Oh, yeah, he's the voice of the main bad guy. Oh, fair enough. I'm just looking up some heavy shite that he's done. Tank Girl, it was shite. He's done a long period and doing nothing but... Actually, no, so... Right, here we go. Some kind of beautiful... Silent Hill Revelation, I forgot he's in that. 8%. And Mr. Magoo, which got... He's in Mr. Magoo, I Spy... Oh, Caligula is better than 22%. Anyway.
It's true that I didn't park my car in your parking lot. Do you know why?
Can't say I do.
Because it was stolen.
Oh, never mind. Someone stole Mork's car and he's very calm about it.
Huh? But you with the FBI, right?
Even FBI cars can be stolen. It could happen after you park your car on the side of the road and go off to do some legwork. When you're eating lunch, when you're watching a movie, when you're asleep at night, when you're buying cigarettes at the local supermarket.
The local supermarket?
Your car can be stolen anywhere. That's precisely what it means to be an FBI agent.
What? What's that mean, Mork?
In my case, my car was stolen while I was on my way down here.
That's what it means to be an FBI agent? Like, your stuff can be stolen at any time?
But no need to worry. I already reported it to the local authorities. And I've also already acquired another mode of transportation.
Another mode?
Oh dear.
Want to hear the details?
Not really, but I'll listen if you want me to.
Then please do. After I finished my work in Houston, I flew to New Orleans.
Honestly, anything's going to be better than the driving in the first game.
Then, I rented a car at the airport. Whenever I visit the West Coast, I always rent a convertible, especially in California. But now I'm in hot and sticky Louisiana, so I decided on a brand new hybrid car with a fully equipped air conditioning system.
A hybrid car?
Oh yes, they're marvelous. Vehicles that utterly defy everything you think you know about cars.
See, the thing is, right, so they're trying to do a Twin Peaks thing where it's you have completely unrelated conversations and then come back to something. But the thing is, in Twin Peaks, it'll be short. It'll be like there's a bit where Detective Cooper and the sheriff are walking down after there's a bit to see the body in the morgue, and he'll go, you know what kind of trees are you have here? And he says trees, and he tells him I think they're pine or whatever, and he goes, I thought they were absolutely lovely. Thank you for telling me that, Sheriff. Anyways, about this gruesome murder, and that's what makes it work, because, this goes on for so fucking long.
Now, in the year 2005, it feels like we finally entered the 21st century.
The Xbox 360 is coming out. It's the future, Mark can't wait to play big hits like Vampire Rain and Bomberman Act Zero.
Stomp down on the gas all you want. The engine won't make a sound.
It's silent?
At first, I felt like the landscape was moving past me on its own. Give it a few more years, and I'm sure we'll start seeing cars that run purely on electricity. Who knows? In a decade or so, electric sports cars may end up lining the parking lots of Silicon Valley. I can see it now. It's the world of The Last Starfighter.
Oh, for fuck.
1984, directed by Nick Castle. It's famous for being the first film to
Nick Castle, I know that name.
CG, but I couldn't care less about that.
Nick Castle, what else did he do?
See, I was
Is he not...
by the beautifully refined mech designs.
Is Nick Castle not one of the Michael Myers? That's Frank Castle, Sean. I think Nick Castle was a very early Michael Myers, or at least there's a guy who also has that name, who was a very early Michael Myers.
It even made me wish that I could be one of them myself.
I've never seen Last Starfighter. I got that confused with another movie, and I realise now that movie is Flight the Navigator.
Especially the Gunstar spacecraft. No other sci-fi movie has ever had.
So, yeah, where'd your hybrid car get stolen?
I've got a horrible feeling that this is what talking to me is actually like. Like, we'll end up, someone ask me, oh yeah, so when did you come live in Kirky? And they'll be like, you know, blah, 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 and are we talking about like living in Kirky now? Next thing, oh, we talk about Persona 4, you know?
Sorry, I got off topic. I noticed it was missing after I finished my lunch and walked out of the diner. Incidentally, this diner was located at the entrance to a small town just south off the I-10. I went out to get back in it, but my hybrid car was nowhere to be found. I remembered exactly where I parked it. Right between a blue pickup truck and a hedgerow.
Mark, what kind of other car have you got? You've not even told us yet.
But when I came back from lunch, it had completely vanished. In short, someone stole it.
Exactly.
And in its place, they left me this.
What?
Oh dear.
A skateboard.
Oh dear, right. Is it going to be as good handling as Tony Hawk's? Let's find out.
A skateboard?
Yeah.
Something...
While I was sliding my lunch into my stomach.
You know what, boys, you know what you should do? I should play Tony Hawk's Underground 2, but just make Mork. Like, just make our main character Big Mork.
Someone was busy replacing my brand new hybrid car with a wooden board attached to 4 wheels.
I used to skate when I was younger. I could go forward, and I could go down a ramp without dying. That was as far as I could go. But now, my sister had her skateboard out, and I was like, curiosity. I was like, let's see if we can still do this. And I went on it. I was like, I've completely forgotten how to ride this. Holy shit.
Remarkable, don't you think?
So then how did you get here?
By riding the skateboard, obviously. Why do you look so surprised? No, I couldn't ride the board very well at first. But by the time I hit the 3-mile mark, I'd more or less gotten the hang of it. By the 10-mile mark, I'd even learned to do a few tricks. It was a journey of self-discovery.
Oh, God.
Not even I knew I had this latent talent sleeping inside me.
Yes, man, he's hitting 900s and nothing. Like nobody's business, you know? Mark, here's a wee Mick twist.
This summer's gonna be another hot one. It's supposed to get over 95 today. Watch out you don't go getting heat stroke.
Oh, great. Do I need to keep a fucking hydration bar up?
The Lise Clarkson case needs us. Don't you think so, Zach? The cat people are what guided us to New Orleans. We should be thanking Malcolm McDowell.
Yes. Everyone, I want everyone to stand up. Even if you're sitting down right now, boys, I want you to stand up and have a round of applause for Malcolm McDowell.
Once we get home, let's watch Blue Thunder again.
What the fuck is Blue Thunder? What is this movie? I've never heard of it.
I'm already looking forward to it. Aren't you, Zach?
Sean, is Blue Thunder any good?
Zach, the searing light. These scents. It's the deep south. That was a fabulous breakfast. You're the world's greatest chef.
You didn't eat it though, Mark. It's just sitting there.
Wait, mister. You didn't take a single bite.
Well, the tea was to die for. But I'd prefer coffee next time. What would a morning be without coffee?
Mork is such a prick. He's just ordered this big, elaborate food and just not touched a single bite of it. Cracking open the case. Return to York's room and review the case. Quests updated. There's our beautiful baby boy. Oh, this moves. This is, sure is a game. Oh, boys, we've got combos. Bedroom. It allows you to enter the bedroom. You can use journal, Inventory map, title screen, album, guidebook, data, and link board. Stats and items. Use discard items. How do I save? Oh wait, no, it's not. Please don't beat up David. No, David was cool. I feel like we've been a bit of a prick to David. Right, cool. So we need to go to that room, I think. Let's have a wee gander about. Oh my god, he moves so slow. Oh my god, Mork, speed up. Who are you? Oh no, I've been... No! Stop taking my money! Stop it! Well, but what's that? I could buy a coffee? Coffee, milk, black or milk? How do you take our How do we take our coffee, boys? What's this? Root beer. I like black coffee. If I was to drink coffee, I'd take it black. That's how your man for Twin Peaks takes it, so might as well stay in character, you know? Right, so you can punch people. I'll keep that in mind. Right, where was my room again? I'm gonna lose so much money. Was this our room? Oh no, this is our room. Oh, there we go. It's looking snazzy. Do we get different suits now as well? He's so wide.
We're chasing it all over America, but I feel like we're finally on the verge of finding something now. Don't you, Zach? I think it's about time we ordered a new briefcase.
The hell is that giant thing in his room? Let's find out.
Yes, I know this one carries a lot of memories, but it's seen too much. This hole's from the shootout in Tucson. And this stains from Miami. Miami. Now that was a fascinating case. Billy, our perp, cut his own torso right
What?
too.
How did our... How?
Even with the help of the drugs, a feat like that still requires incredible mental fortitude. I was so impressed that I forgot I'd left my briefcase on the floor. Same floor his blood gushed out onto.
Right, what is in the room? Let's have a gander at it. Is that toys up there?
I know, Zach, I know.
He's sitting looking at... I love it, he's just looking at a fucking blank wall. Evidence organization start. Oh, never mind. There's a reason he's looking at a blank wall. Very Alan Wake 2. Anyway, St. Rouge.
An emergent drug that's been on the rise in 4 southern states. Personally, I think it originated right here in Louisiana, and Lise Clarkson's murder must be connected to it somehow. The 16-year-old girl who was murdered. Her body was found beneath a bridge over the bayou, along with a strange altar.
Ooh. PJ Clarkson, who's that? Oh,
A powerful man who essentially controls the town.
Oh, that's our granddad. I was about to say our grandson, not our granddad. Cool.
And he seems to be more fearsome than your average gangster. I doubt he'll be willing to cooperate with any law enforcement, Zach.
I mean, I agree. ACAB includes Mork. Can't fucking talk. Evidence organized.
You know,
Oh, for fuck.
Thinking about that movie we stopped to see on.
Lads, what movie is it? What movie? Do I take a guess? I'll give you 2 seconds. 2005. Is it maybe a new movie? I'm gonna say, off the top of my head, Zathura. I think Burn After Reading was a wee bit later. I want to say 2008 maybe for that.
The Island, 2005, directed by Michael Bay.
Would never have thought The Island. That's the one with Ewan McGregor in it? That movie's fucking shite.
For a movie being shown at a cinema complex, it was surprisingly artistic.
A fucking Michael Bay movie artistic? Admittedly, I've never seen it. I know. I'm getting this confused with our movie. It's pure crap.
experimental setting mixed with hard-hitting drama.
Michael Bay, I don't believe you.
It was art house sci-fi.
Fucking, this game is just called Michael Bay Art House. Fucking, someone take Sweary's fucking keyboard away.
That director's going to change the history of art house film.
Oh, I think it's meant to be tongue-in-cheek.
Are you following me here?
Wasn't Transformers like 2 years after that?
This is another special film that's setting a new standard, just like Star Wars and Blade Runner did.
Or maybe he just really likes... They just need to change the main character to make it so classy.
This is a turning point, Zach. You may be witnessing the birth of a vital new word that will soon become a part of film history. Yes, this single movie may be responsible for creating a whole new genre several years down the line.
Me talking about Bone Tomahawk.
A genre known as island movies. I sure like the sound of that.
Oh,
You, Zach?
speaking of island movies, boys, I watched, me and Megan watched one a good few years ago. I think it was during COVID. It came out called Fantasy Island. Now, Fantasy Island is a TV show from the, I want to say, early 70s. And it was made by Blumhouse, I think. The movie was fucking dog shit. Like, so fucking terrible. And then not long after, I watched Old by M. Night Shyamalan. And that movie was shite. But again, Old's based on a comic called Sandcastle, which I've also read, and I don't like that either. It's just very nihilistic. And I feel it's easy to be nihilistic in horror unless you're like a H.P. Lovecraft thing or whatever. It just comes across a bit edgy. Anyway, He Who Knocks, Answer the Door, Quests updated. The link board has been unlocked. Right, what's in the room? Alright. As you do. Just a normal... Also, the size of this fucking bedroom. Look at the size of this. A normal hotel room. What a weird hotel. What's in here? Oh, look. Oh, fuck, I didn't mean to shave. Lads, will we keep our boy clean shaven or will we give him a beard?
Due to the nature of our work, we've had to stay at hotels all over America. But Zach, do you know what I hate most about living out of a hotel?
What is it?
Shower pressure. The shower was invented so that human beings could quickly bathe in large quantities of water, correct? Yet there are far too many hotels in our nation that have showers with embarrassingly weak water pressure.
I mean, I agree. Because the pressure in my one isn't great, but see my mum and dad's house, fucking blast the skin off you, it's great. But then you go to a fucking, like, see the one I hate? See when it's the bath, it's like a bath. You get a lot in Premiere, it's like a bath one, and it's just hooked up to that nozzle, and you just twist it, and it goes from the bath into the shower, and it's the weakest wee fucking, like, you know when you're done pissing and you have the wee dribbles come out? It's like that coming out of the shower, and it's fucking shite. And it's either really too hot or really too cold. There's no in between. Anyways.
It's an outrage.
It is an outrage.
I keep tooting my horn about this every chance I get, believe you me.
Oh, we're having a shower, boysies. I like the idea that someone's knocking the door and Mork's just busy having a shower.
I'm
Closet.
satisfied with the decorations and the size of this closet, Zach. And it's even got a security box. What else could a man ask for? It's proof that we're still safely inside the fringes of modern civilization.
What? You can use the closet to change clothes and send out clothes for dry cleaning. If you wear the same clothes for a long time, they'll become dirty, so make sure you regularly and properly groom yourself. No, if you change one of your outfits out for dry cleaning, you won't be able to wear it until it's delivered back to you. Right, what have we got? We have a stylish brown or an agent. Let's go for a stylish brown. Slick and refined and tasteful. Slip it on after 5, as good as new. Is it just a tie? Oh no, we'll get the red on. The red's better. Yeah, the red's better. What's this? Toolbox. Store items and take them back out for later. You can only hold so many items. I'm sorry, why have I got so much shit on me? Holy shit. Right, I'm gonna take away there. What? Who's knocking on my door? Who's this? Is that a chef?
Hey there, chef. What's cooking?
Chef, what are you talking about, sir?
I'm
the concierge, David.
Oh, the concierge. Why is the tie on the neck?
I just heard from our chef that you wish to learn the meaning behind our town's name.
Yes, I've gathered that Le Carre is French, but...
I really like the idea that he's the same guy who's just got all these different personas.
Yes, sir. Of course it does. A very clear, logical meaning. All names have meanings. Would you like to know what this one means?
Yes, I would.
Jolly good, sir. Then allow me to explain.
Right, what does Le Carre, that's it.
Square in French.
Ah. And?
It means fucking nerd.
That's it.
It means square.
Yes, that's it, sir. Do take a gander at the town map in the lobby if it fancies you. It's beautiful, valuable, and old. I'm sure you'll understand once you see it. Now, please excuse me, sir. If you ever need anything, please don't hesitate to ask.
Okay, well, this has been enlightening.
Did you see that, Zach? That was clearly David.
I mean, he was called David as well, wasn't he?
Not a split personality, just the work of a true professional. It's bizarre, but I can understand it. Remember what they say, the job makes the man.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I knew it was gonna be weird, but I didn't think it was gonna be this weird. Fucking hell. Anyway, Kirk and Tilloch means the fort at the head of the hill. I just thought I'd put that in there. If we're not about place names and what they mean. So I was too busy looking up what Kirky means as opposed to paying attention to what the quest was. What's the quest? Let's look at the map. Was that it? Size this fucking mirror, Jesus.
Do you feel that, Zach? Dozens of paintings no one will ever see. A faint scent of tobacco baked into these walls for over a century. Now that's what I call a hotel.
What about the lovely hotel you stayed at in one?
See him? His fashion sense is beyond me, but he appears to be a gentleman. Perhaps we should talk to him.
That's a painting. Mork, what you doing? He's gonna have a full conversation with a fucking painting, yes man. Who is this shagger right here? Wait, is that painting alive? What the fuck?
Did you buy it?
What is going on, boys?
It's been a long time since someone spoke to me. No one these days ever tries to see me.
What? Exactly.
They can see what's far in the distance, but are blind to what's in front of them.
What does this mean, Mork?
No. Maybe they're only pretending.
Have I fell asleep, boys, and am I lucid dreaming? What the fuck? What's going on?
Society does to people.
Exactly. Ever since mankind got their hands on civilization, they zoomed away at a frightening speed.
Zoomed away from what?
Don't be a fool. You know the answer. As for me, just call me Hungan.
Who? Call him Hogan? Hungan?
To a leader in a certain religion. Is that what you are?
What is going on, boys? Why? It's turning into Evil Dead 2 with everyone laughing at me.
Do you comprehend the Oracle?
The Oracle?
Lads, this game's getting...
Your religion hat, Zach. Here we go.
Put on your religion hat. Yes, man. Here we go.
Fell 10 maidens in the shrine of hunger. Find the flying serpent in the ambiguous zero. Dance with the flying serpent, and you will glimpse the other world.
10 maidens and an ambiguous zero. Got it. But what do you mean by other world?
Follow the Oracle.
I'm so confused. Are those Blind Guardian lyrics?
Zach, did you hear all that? Looks like we've already taken our first step into chaos. But such is our duty. We need to accept the chaos, let it inside, then carefully dismantle it.
I like how Cammy is that he was talking to a painting.
And after we've put all the pieces back into their rightful places, the truth will reveal itself. Let's capture the truth and present it with a shiny pair of silver bracelets, Zach.
Okay, as you do. Right, so I'm so confused. I don't even know where. Save. Here we go. Here's phones to save your games. Phones are located inside certain facilities around town and can be used whenever you wish. Saving off will definitely help your investigation go more smoothly. Right, there we go. What's that? Frankenstein became Dracula. Okay. Night fog. And we're staying at a lovely Casa Pineapple. Lads, I'm gonna this game's been a trip so far. Right, don't punch the old lady, Mikey. Don't do it. What can we buy? We can buy a lollipop, a butter cookie, a chocolate chip cookie, or a donut, and a fucking Vendy. Oh, I don't trust that.
Zach, why are you in such a hurry? This is the country. We should take our time and enjoy ourselves. Let's try living by their rules for a bit.
What does it mean? Wait, so... No, don't punch. Oh, I can sprint. Oh, hello. I was like a fucking City of Heroes character. I don't mean like any character in specific, I just mean the model looks like from that sort of era. Right into the gents' toilets. What's in the gents' toilets?
Whether it's a restaurant or a hotel, the key to charming your customers is how you present your bathroom. I'm sure you feel the same way, don't you, Zach? Now this is the kind of bathroom a person can really get excited about.
Alright, Dr. Disrespect.
It might even trump the one we saw in that drug dealer's house in Austin. Remember? The art piece on display in there utilized the natural curves of human ribs in such a novel way. It was truly brilliant.
Shame he was a cannibal. Wait, what are those? Is that like a disabled toilet? Wait, what is underneath there? What is that? That doesn't... Wait. Okay, I'm getting obsessed over what's in the fucking toilet. Secrets? Right. Check out the old map of the car inside the lobby, right. Wait, inspect, what's this? Okay, I talk to the painting again.
Symbol of the human condition. Hunting trophies.
Oh, what's Big Francis's take on hunting trophies?
And it's a buffalo hunting trophy. Now that's a surprise. I've seen several trophies made out of human skin, but never a buffalo's.
You what? Does Mork hunt man?
Looking at him brings out this strange feeling from within me. Yes, the very same feeling I got when watching a certain film from 1984, directed by Peter Hyams.
Right. Are we gonna guess what the movie is? 1984. I don't recognize the name Peter Hyams. I'm gonna say... What's the one with the... Time Cop? I'm gonna say that... What's that? Is it Homeward Bound?
2010. The last scene in that film filled me with such a sublime, majestic feeling.
2010? What the fuck is that? Did that not have Oliver Platt playing a Russian guy who... That's not Oliver Platt in that movie, that's 2012. Who I remember throws his way onto a boat and then dies.
It was filled with everything that was missing from the finale of 2001: A Space Odyssey.
What? I bet that movie's fucking shite and he's actually just a complete, like... It's a sequel to... What the fuck? It's a sequel to Stanley Kubrick's movie 2001: Space Odyssey, and it's based off the 82 sequel novel 2010 Odyssey 2.
Just talking about it makes me want to watch it again.
I had no clue that that had a sequel. But I've also seen 2001, and I think 2001's ending is absolutely fine and works.
Let's watch it once we get home. Promise, Zach.
He gets very excited over watching very mid movies. Wait, who's in the cast of that movie? Fire away, who have we got? Roy Schneider, John Lithgow, Helen Mirren. Oh, big hitters there. Also, the man with the best name,
Zach,
Bob Balaban.
I think I'm finally starting to understand what our concierge was trying to say. You can tell this town was built by a very methodical person. No, wait. Maybe they just didn't care, and that's why it ended up this way. It's just another symbol of mankind's obsession with molding nature to fit our own rules.
The map has been unlocked. Lads,
What did you think of...
we're like an hour and a half this, so we've got like another
Despite all the dramatic build-up...
another half hour, and then, but fuck me.
Riddle.
I feel like we've not done much this stream.
Heartwarming, really.
We interviewed Mork for a good while, talked about movies with a chef who was also our concierge, and now we're looking up maps and talking to paintings. It's been a time.
Exactly the kind of feeling one gets from the good old-fashioned countryside.
Oracle decryption start.
Now let's start by tracking down those 10 maidens. The Oracle gave us a place and an act. We need to go to the Shrine of Hunger and fell 10 maidens.
The Shrine of Hunger.
In this town can one satiate their hunger?
The chef's department.
Tell and where? And the 10
oh,
things
park.
that need to be knocked down.
Alexis Diner and oh, Alexis Diner
The
and
shape
Bon.
of the bowling pin was based on the feminine form.
What?
10 maidens are the 10 pins.
York, what are you talking about?
Alexis's Diner and Lane.
So I should have just let him go on there.
This is it, Zach. There are even pins and a bowling ball on the sign.
Does Mork want to shag a bowling pin?
I bet we'll be able to eat some Cajun cuisine and bowl there. Maybe even both at the same time. Nice job, Zach. I knew you'd be able to find it.
Saying that there's a bowling alley in Kirky that does fucking
Now for the other Oracle.
great burgies.
There's no flying serpent on this map. Could it be a contrail or perhaps a dragon? I'm sure we'll find out later.
See, if I fight a dragon in this game, I will fucking flip out.
Let's just figure out where we need to go. Do you know what the ambiguous 0 represents? 0 is usually treated as a base number, but under what conditions would a base number be ambiguous?
A graveyard, maybe? The 0 meaning
The answer is
ending?
temperature.
No?
Yes. 0 degrees Fahrenheit is minus 17.7 degrees Celsius, and 0 degrees Celsius is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. You'd be hard-pressed to find
Food
a more
delivery
ambiguous 0.
or fire station, I'm not quite sure.
The question is, does our 0 refer to Celsius or Fahrenheit? Let's think.
What does it mean?
We're in Louisiana. Which measurement system do we use here in America?
Fahrenheit? I think. Well, no, they use Celsius, don't they? See if I wait while they just tell me. Between the freezing or food delivery, because that's probably got freezing, or fuck it, fire station. We'll guess fire station.
Very funny, Zach.
Okay, it wasn't the fire station.
Serious. You already know the answer, don't you?
No, I don't.
Do you know what the ambiguous 0 represents?
Okay, is it food delivery?
Food delivery services, cold storage warehouse.
There we go.
That's got to be it. Even with this blazing sun in the sky, they can easily keep the temperature below freezing. Be honest now, Zach. You knew the answer from the very start, didn't you?
Did I? I don't know. There's a reason I chose the fire one. Oh, I get a tenner for that. It's okay, I've lost 200 quid by punching that old woman in the face.
About that
So,
flame gun. What a mysterious character. His oracles may end up determining how much time we spend in this town.
wait, the smoking ban's in. Wait, 2005 is it?
But this is a smoke-free hotel.
I'm sorry, what is that accent? Oh dear.
Die in the smoke, head out the entrance and you'll find a smoking area in the rear parking lot.
Don't tell me. You're the
At
bellboy.
your service, boss.
David Jawara, bellboy.
Are you good friends?
Is he gonna be like a Scottish janitor next?
Chef?
We work at the same place, yeah. But, I can't really say whether we're good friends with each other. We're all professionals, though. Nothing more, nothing less.
I believe we've struck gold here, Zach. It just screams Deep South, actually.
See if every NPC in the game is him.
This is all his charm. So, if I want to smoke, I
Oh my god.
go out the entrance.
I don't even click those buttons, Sean.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Okay. I'll play by your rules.
Find a spot where it's below 0 on the clock. Oh, no, I was reading that and it deleted. Who's this? David. Oh.
Boss, how can I be of service?
Talk. David, this hotel is pretty impressive. Why, thanks, boss. We're proud of our hotel here. Yes, we are. I can see why. Speaking of which, did you happen to take a peek at the decorations in the bathroom on the first floor? I did them up myself, I'll have you know. If you haven't, go take a look. Oh yeah, we're also really proud of how strong our water pressure is. Meaning, hey, this is South, boss. Doesn't take long to drown yourself in sweat. Catch my drift? Anyways, we made sure to set our shower's water pressure to high. Well then, can't wait to experience it. I may just have to try it out tonight. Right, let's have a look. So, below 0, or what do you think, boys? Where are we going? Are we going to the bowling, or are we going to the storage? That's a silly answer. We're going to the bowling. Can you check it? I should check it. It was on the first floor, wasn't it? Will we go back and do it? Oh, no, we're getting a cutscene. He's very excited about having that first smoke.
Compared to non-smokers, smokers have a 4.7 times greater chance
What is that?
of lung disease.
Get the fuck. Oh, is this
You know
Mork's
that means
sidekick?
it's more likely than getting asbestos poisoning?
The risk of death from lung cancer is actually much lower than what you think it is. In fact, it's tiny when compared to heart disease, strokes, and pneumonia. We're always surrounded by easy ways to die, you know. Some people even get randomly struck by lightning and die right there on the spot.
That accent, can you say Clarice
And I
Starling?
reckon you also know that secondhand smokers have 1.3 times greater the risk compared to smokers?
Of course.
So you won't mind paying the damages when I die of lung disease? How
It's not as
about that
raspy
having
as-
a contract for me? You got a pen, right?
It's not as raspy as Jodie Foster. Just smoke right in the Wayne's face. Right in the Wayne's gob. I promise to- oh.
protect you from all the evil in our world.
Well, that's gotta go well, isn't it?
By the way, what's your name?
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
Yes!
Please, just call me York. That's what everyone calls me.
Is something wrong with you? Adults ain't supposed to act like that. I only asked for your name so I can write it on the contract. You should have been able to figure that out if you're a real FBI agent like you said. Come on, sign here. Right here on the paper.
What is going on, boysies?
Just as I thought, Zach. This contract paper, it's a Sang Rouge wrapper.
Oh!
Sang Rouge is here, too.
That's it?
This must mean that Sang Rouge is connected to the Lise Clarkson murder case somehow. This is a
The plot thickens.
case that spread across the entire South. It's within our jurisdiction, Zach. We'll need to steal the right to investigate from the local authorities at once.
I'm sorry,
By the
you have
way,
to steal them?
What's your name?
Patricia Woods. But I gotta write my name myself. or else it won't be a real signature.
Patricia Woods. Here we go, pal. We've got a sidekick this game.
Hey, Patricia, does this town have a sheriff? Or is it under the jurisdiction of the nearest city police?
I think she's scared of you, Mork.
Timing. Well, go on and steal it if you want it. I was just
Oh.
thinking about how this is way out of my daddy's league.
Oh, I can't wait to see the
Thank you
sheriff.
for the information, Patricia. Okay, Zach, it's time to get to work. How should we seize control from the sheriff this time?
Shoot him. Let's go talk to the sheriff, boysies. Or will we go see the lavvy first? Actually, let's go. Well, we can't head back inside. I guess let's talk to the sheriff then. What does it look like, boys? What are we thinking?
Hey there. So, you're the fella from the FBI I've been hearing so much about.
It was pretty normal compared to what I thought it was going to be.
Here.
Considering the last one was this big BDSM monster, I don't know what I was expecting.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan? But call me York if you can.
Everybody does.
That's what everyone calls me.
Yes!
Huh? Well, all right. Mr. York. How's that sound?
Fine by me.
I'm sure you figured this out, but our town's a small one. Yeah, folks are already busy spreading gossip about how some FBI agents come to town. Now, I reckon you came from the city. What was it? D.C., L.A., or New York? Anywho, in the city, it's normal not to know who your neighbor is. Fella who moves in next to you could cook up a dozen folks in his backyard and no one would bat an eye. That's the city for you.
I mean, when I lived in Glasgow, aye.
I never lived in one myself, but I visited him a few times, so I know what it's like. All pigs must die in the city of wolves.
Oh no, what's this?
Yeah! Now, does that sound badass or what? I bet you'd... Hey!
Does he just want to be like...
Oh, I know, CLG. I'm just trying to make a little small talk, that's all.
Does this guy love his like action movies and shit like that?
Round these parts, everyone knows each other's name.
Yep, that's just like Kirky, and I hate it.
When they see an étranger like you, and since it's my duty to protect the town, I thought I'd stop by and say hello.
Zach, it looks like this sheriff is quite the happy-go-lucky type. A clear indication of just how peaceful this town is. Melvin, about the Elise Clarkson case.
I knew you were here for that case. Can't put one past the FBI.
Camera's a bit zoomed in.
So they even got eyes.
Oh my god, his wrists.
Towns like us, huh? Our world is filled with information, and it's all within their grasp. FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
Why is Mork not the weirdest guy here?
The Elise Clarkson case is connected to a top-secret case that we've...
I know. If you're fixing to take the lead, then go right ahead.
Alright, fine, I thought it was going to be a struggle there.
Sheriff of a tiny little town. My jobs are to stop my neighbors from beating the piss out of each other and listen to old folks complain. Honestly, this whole murder case has been weighing me down. So I'm gonna give you my full cooperation, Mr. Special Agent, sir.
Well, Zach, that was anticlimactic. I didn't
You don't say.
to use my secret weapon.
I don't like the
Melvin,
creepy smile after he talks about his
storage warehouse
which got
outside
secret weapon.
Town, isn't there? I'd like to get permission to enter it.
Say what?
You want to see where the body's being kept, right?
Oh, I get it now.
Why is this child allowed to just join in on what you got police business? What is this?
That's what I call a special agent. You already figured that much out. But I'm
What's the issue?
not too sure that
I wonder if they'll talk about.
down there at
So
this point
I'll wait till after the
doesn't
cutscene.
help much. You know?
This is like Metal Gear Solid levels of fucking cutscene right now.
I don't believe this. Amazing. Did you hear that, Zach? They put the body in a cold storage warehouse. This is fantastic. Insanely fantastic.
Wait, what? Why? I thought, don't you have a morgue?
Well, how about that? Well, all right then. I'll head on down to the warehouse ahead of you and make sure we get permission to search it.
Sounds good.
I wonder if they'll actually tie the monsters into the game, because the zombies just popped up and it made no sense why those zombies appeared in Deadly Premonition. Nobody talked about them. Or the shadows, whatever they're called, you know?
Come on, let's roll, CLG.
I'm gonna walk home, Daddy. I still got another stop to make.
Oh, if you say so, sweetie. She's a real sharp one, as you can see, so I try to stay out of her way.
Just let her do the police business and cut about herself.
I'll see you at the warehouse.
What do we think CLG stands for? Oh, that's a good point. Our initials aren't CLG, are they? I think it's like Patricia. Cognition. I don't know. Right. Let's go check out the bathroom first. That's the wrong button. Oh god. Right, okay, this certainly animates. And certainly, oh Jesus. This certainly is controlled. Wait, what happened there? We've got another cutscene. Oh, for fuck. What is it, Patricia?
You ain't secretly cutting kids up and sticking them into jars while you work as an FBI agent on the surface, are you?
Oh fuck, they're onto us.
Or using your FBI connections to sell kids to child trafficking organizations?
Oh my god, fucking hell.
I've arrested people who've done both, but I've never engaged in either of those activities myself. Of course, I have imagined doing such things in order to learn more about the psychology of the criminals I deal with.
Mork! Mork, what are you saying? Don't say that.
It was just a joke. Why are you getting all serious? And don't tell me what you imagine, or else I'll get scared of you for real.
Mork is a scary man, to be fair.
Can I come with you? You signed a contract with me, remember? And besides, I'm kind of worried about my daddy.
Wait, do we have a little Wayne sidekick in this game or no?
This is America, land of the free. But I have one condition.
What condition?
Don't ask me about Zach.
Yeah, you can come along in the murder case and a drug case. That's absolutely fine.
It's a private matter. Zach, it feels like she's carrying something with her. Kind of reminds me of you back when we first met. I can't leave her alone like this.
Professor Layton, ass game. Yes, man, he's got to train his he's got to train that Wayne in the ways of but you got, I was gonna say puzzle solving, but I don't know what Mork does. Right, can she keep up at least? She cannot. Oh my god, she teleports. Ah! Demon child. Oh god. This is terrifying. Then she's just right. You can't escape her because she teleports right in front of you. Oh, wrong button. Right, where are we off to? Let's have a look at the map. Check out the map. No, wrong button. Right, where are we going? So we're in Casa Pineapple. Are we looking for the... Oh, Diner and Lane. There we go. Just gotta set the waypoint there. Oh, there's the waypoint there. Cool. What's the top speed? Right, here we go, boys. Here we go. I don't know if it's I can't see a jump button. I mean, this sure is a way to get about town.
A strange name. CLG.
Oh, here we go. What does CLG stand for?
Clever little girl.
Oh, it means clever little girl. I see. That's the least interesting. Physics. What is this place? Oh! Waypoint reached. Alexis, Diner and Lane. Or Alexis, I'm not quite sure.
Patty, is something wrong?
got something to say.
What is it, Wayne? What is it?
When I first met you in the hotel parking lot, you mentioned Saint Rouge, right? If you want to find it, maybe you should track down Professor R.
What? What's Professor R? Who's Professor R? Who are you?
Professor R.
Yeah. Professor R owns the jazz bar on the other side of the bayou.
How do you know that?
Because.
Because the Wayne's got a crippling addiction to, what was it called? Saint Rouge?
Because, huh? Interesting.
Alexis has been unlocked. Owl's Nest has been unlocked.
By the way, Patty, what do you usually do when you're at home?
Is this an interrogation?
I'm just gonna wait for the dialogue to finish.
I just figured that since we're working together now, it'd be a good idea to learn a little more about you.
Should an adult male like you really be asking a little girl this kind of question?
Yeah, Mork, we
I
did.
heard a story about this sort of thing on the news once.
There's a time and a place for everything. You know exactly who I am. And I've also introduced myself to your father. Besides, you're the one who said you wanted to come with me.
I was just kidding, jeez. You're an FBI special agent. Why would I ever need to worry?
Aye, the police have never done anything wrong.
Someone just because they're an FBI special agent. One's profession and one's personality are completely separate things.
Oh god, here we go.
For example, one special agent may fall spiritually in love with a genius criminal who enjoys the taste of human flesh.
Look at his fucking car.
You pulled that straight out of a movie.
Just because it's a film doesn't mean it isn't deeply rooted in reality. You can't judge people solely based on where they work or how they look. You need to think hard and decide things for yourself.
Fine.
Right, there we go. Oh god, for fuck. Right, we're still going.
How do you feel about me?
I don't know. I only just met you.
Teleporting Wayne's, call me a nonce and all that.
Now it sounds like you're thinking. You should never feel the need to force an answer out or pretend like you know something you don't. Zach, she's a good kid, isn't she?
Who's this?
Honest and straightforward.
Oh, wait, there's one thing I can say.
Oh. What?
When you
Look at the weird NPCs.
It really creeps me out.
You shut the fuck up, Wayne. You fucking told you not to mention York. I told you. I'm trying. What's Spark hit? Gets Wayne in the face. There we go. Also, I've shut her off by accident. She brought up York. Just I told her not to bring up York. Wait, where's my save data? We're just keeping it one save because I will get confused and will load the wrong one. Right, here we go. We'll do the bowl and then we'll call it a day there because I feel like we've done a lot today. Even though we've not done... We're still in the sort of tutorial section of the game. This music sure is a choice. Oh yeah, and tomorrow we'll be playing... Oh dear Jesus. Eggs of Steel. Charlie's... was it Charlie's Big Adventure or whatever? Special sale for sunburned customers only. Was there anything I actually had to do here, or was it... Get a strike? Right, who did I talk to? Oh, there's a wee red thing here. Let's do this. Eggs of Steel's gonna be fucking horrible, boys. I can already tell. Mork just fucking loves bowling. Also, it's like a single lane alley. I thought, even the one in Kirky's got tons of alleys.
Ten maidens, Zach. Let's topple their hourglass figures and complete this oracle once and for all.
Oh, that's why we're here. Oh yeah, I forgot the...
My lord. I don't believe I've seen you around here before. Sorry, honey, but you can't smoke in here.
He's getting raging the fact he can't smoke anywhere.
Patricia, I'm guessing you're some friend of Melvin's.
He's Agent York from the FBI.
Blow my cover.
Alexis, the owner of this restaurant. I'm helping out Agent York in his investigation. We signed a contract.
Oh, my lord. Well, ain't that something?
Alexis Jawara. Oh, is the wife or sister of, what you call it?
York Morgan.
Big David.
Please, call me.
Oh, he's barking at something in the background.
Always called me that.
Oh, my lord. Well, that's got to be the strangest introduction I've ever heard. No wonder everyone in town's been talking about you.
You might hear Lily barking. She's how dare other people live in this building? How dare they? What is she giggling about?
I want a chocolate sundae, but no cherries. I want 2 wafers instead. Don't put too many Rice Krispies on it. Oh, but don't scrimp on the chocolate syrup either.
Who's paying for this?
My lord. And what'll it be for you, honey?
Alexis, are these
what we get?
photos of the town?
Oh, you like my pictures? My hobby's collecting snapshots of what our town used to be like. So whenever someone gives me an old picture, I just put it up here.
I'm just gonna look up New Orleans food.
Days feels a bit cold to me, you know.
See what we can order.
It'd be nice to help folks remember what it was like in the good old days.
Zach, did you hear that? The good old days. Even in a remote town that's already far behind the times, there are still people who yearn for the past.
Mork, you're talking out loud. Just calling how everything's like long behind the times or whatever.
Lise, you don't need to try and hide it from me, honey.
Jambalaya, crawfish.
She told me all about it.
Oh, red beans and rice looks nice.
Following her around, stalking her like.
What kind of fellow?
She said he had a really tall shadow.
How tall?
As tall as an oak tree.
Oh.
Did that ring any bells for you?
Sadly, it didn't. I know just about everyone in this here.
Thing is, there's a lot of seafood, and I'm not super into seafood.
Stands that tall.
There's a big boy cutting a bit somewhere.
It really was an oak tree, and she just mistook it for someone. Sometimes the silhouettes of them trees, with lots of Spanish moss hanging down, make me feel a little funny too.
I don't think so, Alexis.
Office gives it a theory and she goes, nah, I don't think so.
Correct.
Just completely cuts them off.
She must have been stalked by a man as tall as an oak tree. If she had only mistaken an oak tree for a person, she wouldn't have described it that way. She might have said,
It felt like a crowd of people was staring at me.
Yes, exactly. She certainly wouldn't have talked about being followed by someone. Thank you, Patty. Zach, this data is all very intriguing, but it isn't the answer we're looking for. We came to knock down the 10 maidens, remember?
He's like, oh, I know we've got something to do with the killer, but you know what? We need to get back to our business with the fucking, what you call it? With the man in the painting.
Truly mesmerizing, Zach. This is why I never tire of small-town investigations. Same goes for you, right?
What's the turkey again? Is that not 3 streaks in a row or something like that? Something ridiculous. Anyway, let's talk to Patty.
Agent York, if you're fixing to bowl, you're gonna be disappointed.
What's up? Why can we not bowl?
Mrs. Carpenter never lets anyone else use the lane while she's here.
Patty, that's exactly what I came to do.
What the camera cuts for?
I need to bowl down 10 maidens.
Fine, go on and try if you wanna, but I'm gonna eat my sundae.
That old lady's gonna beat the fuck out of us, isn't she?
Hey! Are you nuts?
What's the most addictive drug in the world?
Sugar.
I know.
It's sugar, Patty.
Yes, I was right.
More people die from obesity and diabetes than from cocaine and heroin.
Do we legalize cocaine and heroin?
Give her
exactly.
some milk.
Oh, my lord. Coming right up, honey.
Sugar might be dangerous, but it ain't against the law. You got no right to take that from me.
I love it he says that while jamming cigarettes into his gob.
Actually,
what a guy.
Patty, I do. We signed a contract, remember? I promised to protect you from all the evil in our world.
Hey!
Delicious. What an amazing chocolate sundae. Zach, I think we just
Did he just gob that in one?
Here.
What a fucking
I feel like
monster. Holy shit.
Every day while we're in this town.
Oh, what?
So he's gonna like just have a chocolate sundae, wash it down with some cigarettes, then go to Patty about how, oh, you shouldn't eat sugar, you shouldn't smoke, it's blah blah. Anyway, let's talk to this old lady. We're voodoo dolls.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Oh.
She looks fucking terrifying.
My, you're a handsome one. You came out here from the city, didn't you? I can always spot you city folk from a mile away.
Mrs. Carpenter. Sorry, Carre
Special Agent
Painter.
Francis York.
There we go.
Would you mind calling me York, ma'am?
Oh, so you are from the FBI. I thought as much.
So sophisticated. Well, my horoscope in the paper today told me I'd be meeting someone new. And those horoscopes never miss.
Oh dear, oh no.
They're the real deal. Well, one even predicted when I'd bowl my first perfect game. Oh no! Oh, could you stand a bit closer to me?
Oh, what's up? What's the patter?
That was a close one. If you move any further that way, you'll cast a shadow over the lane. Well, the sheriff did that once, and something horrible happened. The next time I bowled, I got a gutter ball.
Oh no, that's why you play with the things up. That's what I do.
In 12 years, I was mortified. And I am going to make sure nothing like that ever happens again. In our
That's why I exclusively play with the things up. I'll never hit a gutter ball in. I'll be absolutely fine.
Others only lead to the bad. So, you mustn't ever cast a shadow over the lane. Is that understood?
It's her routine, Zach. Understand? Just like us and coffee. Incidentally, ma'am, would you mind letting me use this lane too?
Oh, here we go. Here we go. What a fight.
Clarkson murder case. And I need to topple 10
Oh, buddy's joined us.
What it takes.
They might hear barking.
Absolutely not. Not even the FBI.
Oh, she's raging.
My lane from me. I haven't given it up once ever since my husband passed away.
So she comes here every day to play and just plays the full time.
Never break my promise to him.
But
now, if you'll excuse me.
But what if I become your new husband? Oh, here we go. Is she gonna hit the York? Go and push the, get her a gutter ball. Oh no, man, she hit a strike, I think.
That's what I'm talking about. Who's your mama?
So what, do we distract her while?
Zach, it looks like negotiations have failed.
Take it by force.
Now I'm afraid we have no choice but to force her to let us use her bowling lane.
Oh god, I was kidding on, Mark. I didn't mean it.
I won't do anything illegal.
Yet. Find a way to get Miss Carpenter to let you use the bowling lane. Right, I'm off to head off and try and process what I've seen. Me too, to be honest. Catch you later, Sean. Thank you for joining us. And we're just wrapping up now, so we'll go do a wee save. And what we'll do is next stream, so we're playing fucking Eggs of Steel tomorrow. No stream on Thursday. So that means on Friday night, we're finally going to find out how will we get Mork to bowl a perfect 10. How will we get Miss Carpenter off the lane? And will we look into the murders more? And what the fuck is going on? That's the biggest one. We're going to save one more time just to make sure. Anyways, boysies, thank you so much for joining us. Let me transfer over to this screen. Alright, boys, how's it going? So, like I said, we'll be back on... What I was going to say, we'll be back on tomorrow. What day is tomorrow? It's Wednesday, so back on Wednesday with the first episode of Charlie's Excellent Adventure, Eggs of Steel. It's going to be brutal, it's going to be nasty, but, well, we'll be back on Friday with more Deadly Premonition. But thank you so much for joining us. Actually, another thing, we'll have about, what time did I put? I say about 1:30, I think. We're going to have a new episode of Demo Diving coming to my other channel, which you can catch over on MANLON Home Video on YouTube. But in the meantime, boys, I've been Mikey. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. Hopefully I'll catch you in my next stream. But until then, boys, have a good day. Have a fantastic rest of your week. Most importantly, boys, have good mental health. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. See yous!